Hello, this is litao Chen. So my final project is to demonstrate how to build a system to connect the Meetup open event stream data and indexing them into Elasticsearch for real-time analysis. So the big data source is the Meetup open event stream. And the expected result is basically some analysis on the streaming data to answer basic question like what are the most trending topics in general and city specific. So how many events are planned and topics near my city, and also to find the top active cities around the world. And the pipeline is kind of straightforward. We're going to subscribe to the Meetup streaming data, and I'm going to collect the data into Flume. Then the data going to be sent to Kafka. Then we have a Kafka Elasticsearch connector going to push the data into Elasticsearch for the real-time analysis. And basically the general implementation is like this. So the collection tier, we're gonna have a XX source to collect the streaming data from the stream. And we have a customized interceptor to inspect each event and modified content a little bit before sending data to the Flume and Kafka. And for the messaging tier, we use Kafka, and we create a topic about it and store the message there. And for the streaming, processing, and the indexing tier, we have the Kafka Elasticsearch connector. So I use the Confluent Kafka Elasticsearch connector, and we need to provide the tool configuration files for this purpose. And for the visualization, we use the Kafka Kibana with Elasticsearch. And I was going to create a dashboard to basically visualize data to answer the questions we're interested in. The new technology and the framework we use, so basically one is the Flume customized interceptor to modify the event body. And then the second one is the Kafka Elasticsearch connector, which uses the Kafka Connect framework. And if we go to the window, so here is the data source, and here is the Kafka Elasticsearch connector. As you can see, it keeps pushing data to Kafka. The update maybe every 3 seconds. And one problem I got is the Meetup source, because if you connect it to the Meetup source and at the beginning everything's okay, but after 3 minutes, the only event you're going to receive are the junk event from the robot generated events. I'm going to show you later on. So I have to create a script to basically connect to the source for 5 minutes and disconnect, then reconnect. In this way I can avoid this kind of junk data coming in. If we switch to the Kibana page, as you can see here, we identify some of the group which are robot who generates the junk data. You can see here we have 4 of them. The first one generate around 200k events. I think it's around in 1 day, 1 or 2 days. It's obviously it's not possible for the human beings to do that, right? And we have one group in Orlando, and two of them are very intuitive. You look at the name. So basically, the first thing we're gonna do, we want to filter them out before we do the analysis. And let's say go to the last 24 hours. Then you have a map view to see where are the events happening. Basically, it's kind of a global thing. We can see the events in every continent. The most popular one is still in US, then it goes to Europe, and Asia is also very popular. We also see in South America and even Africa, and Australia as well. So if we're going down, we have one table shows the most active cities. The first one is London. They have a lot of events created. And then the second one is New York, and goes to Los Angeles, Singapore, Toronto. And on the right hand side, we have a pie chart to show the top 10 topics. And this is a global view. It's kind of diverse. You see that And you can also go into one city to see the profile. Let's say if we go to London, the most popular topic they have are language, outdoor adventure, and education learning, and health well-being. But if we go to another city, like choose a different city, let's go to Tokyo. Then the first one gonna be the topic. The first topic gonna be a language. Then we have socialization, fitness. So it's kind of very different depending on the cities, which makes sense. And if we go down, we also summarize the events planned in the coming months. And you can see most of the events are planned in the 6 months. But some of them are planned even 1 year ahead. It's kind of amazing. And we also have the number of events by time. This is the events happening every 30 minutes. And this is the line to show the accumulated event count along with the time. Yeah, so basically from this dashboard we can extract a lot of information out. I think it's kind of interesting to see this kind of patterns. Yeah, this is my final project. Thank you.